Welcome to Season 2 of DDB Group Philippines Culture Talks, where we will be talking about creative culture. As DDB founder Bill Bernbach puts it, creativity is the most powerful force in business. And DDB's culture plays an important role in fostering creativity among the agency group's talents. Here is our featured leader in this Culture Talks episode. Enjoy listening.
Hi, it's Anna, DDB Group's Chief Culture Officer, and I guess it's my turn to do the Culture Talks. So first of all, we have our 4 values. That's called the 4 freedoms. And these freedoms are very important for us to be able to be who we want to be, bring our best self to work, and that all starts with respect for our talents. Everyone hired in DDB is known to have their own special talent, and whatever that may be, the 4 freedom gives you that respect. 4 freedom includes the freedom to fail, freedom from chaos, freedom from fear, and of course, freedom to be. Well, with these 4 freedoms, which are essentially what we work on, we want to be able to ensure that people are able to adapt and work within these parameters. For freedom from fear, for example, we know that creativity gets stifled amidst too much pressure and negativity or bullying. So that's really not a great place for anyone to actually grow in terms of their creative talents. Freedom to fail naman, what we like about it is that you're allowed to actually fail whenever you're trying something new. I mean, if it's something no one has done, of course, there's some room for errors here and there. And that's what we appreciate about this freedom to fail. The 3rd freedom is freedom from chaos, where we want to ensure that our people are in a safe place where they can actually thrive and grow. Because if they're in a very chaotic and unstable management, it's very hard for your brain to actually create creative thoughts if you are worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow. So as much as possible, we try to give them a place of sustainability and stability. Then lastly, there's freedom to be, where of course we want them to be able to know that they're accepted and valued for just who they are. People first is one of the most essential for us, because putting people first is actually ensuring that there's kindness in how we do things. We have a methodology of the holistic health, wherein we look after the total well-being of our people in 5 aspects, which is the financial, spiritual, physical, emotional, and of course there's social. Those things are actually helpful in inspiring our teams to become better creators. For one thing is that we want to ensure that those who join us come from a diverse pool of people, so that we actually learn from each other. They have to be better than us. They have to be welcoming from people from all walks of life, because creativity doesn't belong to one person alone. We can actually learn a lot from each other. As a leader, I think diversity and inclusion would be very crucial for everyone to be part of the creative success of DDB. There are differences that will come along, definitely. There will be challenges, just some heated discussions about different points of view, but there always has to be a certain point of respect for each other, that you know where the person is coming from. It's a good place of value, it's a good place of care, and it's a place of concern towards the work that wants to be done. With that, we always ensure that First and foremost, those are the clear barriers, and nothing ever gets too personal. It's just about work. If there are aspects of some sort of arrogance or knowing too much, I feel that that would be also something that would hinder creative growth, because once you start thinking that you know everything, it's the time that you actually stop learning. And when you stop learning, that's it. That's the end of your growth. And as we all know, growth is life. So be curious enough and be humble enough to know that you don't know everything, and it's okay, and you can just continue growing, because that's what we're here for in this earth. At the very beginning, we really hire people who are talented and nice, and those two things alone would signify that the quality of the individuals that we want to be part of the team. We have to be talented because we need that. We need to be smart. We need to be sometimes smarter than most. We need to be energetic. We need to be consistently curious, and we need to be nice, because there's always a better way of saying things, and there's always a better way of getting your message across. You don't have to be mean, and you don't have to be unkind. That's how I think right from the start we're able to protect the kind of ideas and the fresh thinking involved, because we're really just open to, and we know that anyone can be creative. So definitely it's growth for our brands before the pandemic. During the pandemic, it's actually pivoting and teaching our partners more ways to actually do more digital components. We've trained thousands of MSMEs, partner suppliers, in enabling them to actually do more social medias and learning all the basics from digital. There always has to be a better way of doing things, and I think that's where your creativity comes through, and that's where the creative solutions are needed, especially during the pandemic. And what we found that while working with our clients, we were able to make sure that they're thriving. So brands such as like PLDT, Meralco, Smart, many others have been doing so well in spite of the pandemic, and we're really blessed that these partners trust us before, even during, and I'm certain after the pandemic that we'll still be continuing to be partners with them. We already know that the creativity is the most powerful force in business, and that will require more creative people to actually solve the future's problems that we may not be even encountering now. But we've seen how creativity was used to actually survive this pandemic, from how people were able to communicate requirements such as needing to create new face shields and face masks right from the get-go, the beginning of the pandemic. I think creativity into the future will be towards more sustainable, more inclusive. Hopefully it would be more content driven by what is going to make the brand last longer in the memories of the consumers, and how they use and play with the brands that they consume. So the future is bright, definitely, for our industry. There's lots of things that you can actually do in advertising that change lives for the better, and I think DDB is in a good place for anyone who'd want to be part of something better, and something that you'd want to just be inspired to do on a daily basis. So I'm really glad that I'm part of that kind of network, where I wake up and know that I'm making a difference, and I'm enjoying the life that I have. So yeah, thanks for the questions, and until the next Culture Talks.